welcome back to another live trading episode with the Supreme Traders. Market is open. Let's go. I'll take everyone off of mute so we can socialize and work together as a team. Everyone can take their self off of mute.
Hey Spence,
Yes, sir.
I stayed in those Amazon puts, bro. But since today expired today, though, I see that it's down a little bit now. I feel like the premium gonna get ate up because of the zero DTE.
Yeah,
Feeling like I should just go ahead and sell it now.
man. I honestly wish I would have held mine though, bro. Because let me see. Yesterday, I sold them before market closed. Man, I was holding about 140 of them. So I was like, damn, if I go into the next day with them, it's going to be risky. But I think Amazon is going to flush, possibly today, based on what I'm seeing on this current, actually, no, let me take that back. They may possibly flush. I'm not 100% sure if they will flush, but based on the 30-minute chart, it looked like they're going to pull back. So you might have an opportunity to average into your position. What strike did you purchase?
Well, the 185s,
185s. Okay. And what's your average cost?
93 right now.
93. If you're confident in the position, you might have an opportunity to average in. At this current moment, they're currently trading at $26. And Amazon, it's actually, pulling back. So yeah, you
Okay.
might have an opportunity to average into your position.
Yeah, that might be the move.
Yeah, I'm thinking about grabbing some more. It's gonna be a risky play though. Trying to get my get back. Uh,
Was gassing.
say spy gassing. Yeah, let's see if we can break 515.
Apple. Apple was gassing.
Yeah, let me take that back. I'm not even gonna mess with that one right now. It's only 2 minutes into the trading day. We might have an opportunity on Nvidia and Amazon though. But they may look at this as a buying opportunity since it already dropped so hard in pre-market. The buyers, they're currently coming in on SPY. So Apple, it's currently pumping on the open, but it's only 3 minutes into the trading day. Nvidia, it's currently trading towards the upside on the open. Google, it's currently trading towards the upside on the open. Tesla, it's trying to pull back. So let me pull up AMD for us really quick.
AMD pulling back.
It's pulling back massively.
Tesla pulling back.
Whole market pulling back. So I have resistance for AMD. It's currently at $166. All right, so Apple just broke above its first level of resistance at $176. AMD, it just dropped below $164. Next support level, 163. Wonder if I should grab NVIDIA. Let me check. Damn, these NVIDIA puts too high, bro. So even though Apple has a lawsuit, they're still pumping on the open. Sometimes nobody, like the big players, they don't care about that damn negative news.
Where you think Nvidia might be going to, Spence?
It'll need to break 902 today. And if we break 902, it's a possibility that we may go back to $908, the pre-market high. We may possibly go back to that level.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a waiting game.
AMD is wiping out right now. I haven't seen AMD this low in a while.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna adjust the first level of support to 1. So Google, it just broke its first level of resistance, and it also has a new intraday high. Wow, beautiful.
Look at that 15-minute candle. It's crazy.
Yeah. The Google calls are currently in play. Hopefully, everyone was able to catch that move for a quick scalp. So currently, yeah, so currently, yeah, back to it. So Apple is currently pumping on the open with a strong 15-minute bullish candle. Google, it was also pumping on the open with a strong 15-minute bullish candle. We have intraday resistance at $159.93. At this current moment, NVIDIA puts may possibly come into play. We have a strong 15-minute bearish candle towards the downside. And the 162.50 Amazon puts, I said Amazon, AMD puts may possibly come into play as well. AMD, it's already down $6.74 at the moment. And SPY, it's currently trading close to our first level of resistance. Yep. So hopefully nobody got faked out on that massive drop. So I'm going to adjust the first level of support for SPY to $514. Okay, so NVIDIA, it just broke its first level of support at $890. So at this current moment, NVIDIA, it has a strong bearish trend towards the downside. I'll adjust the first level of resistance for SPY to $516. And let me pull up NVIDIA on the big screen. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Yeah. NVIDIA is getting smoked. Wow. Beautiful. 2 5-minute bearish candles. We have resistance at $902 for NVIDIA. And we have the next level of support for NVIDIA. Let's adjust that to $885. It's a strong possibility that we may go to that level today based on the Fidelity's support and resistance levels. This red line right here, we have resistance right there at $898. So as long as we're not trading above that level, I'll remain bearish on NVIDIA. But at this current moment, the NVIDIA puts are in play. And The AMD puts are in play currently. It's only 10 minutes into the trading day. Meta puts are currently in play. Keep in mind, it's only 10 minutes into the trading day. So if you want to wait patiently, you can definitely wait until after 10. We have some pretty interesting news coming out. Meta is currently down $8.36. Yeah, Meta is currently down $8.36. So yeah, let's see how these 15-minute candles close. But at this current moment, yeah, NVIDIA and AMD, it's currently, bearish. I'm not quite sure that bearish trend is going to hold up. We'll have to wait and see. Good morning. The dollar is having the best month in 18 months. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Let me see. So what does that mean when the dollar is having the best month in 18 months? I really don't follow the dollar that much, so I'm not quite sure. I'm not too knowledgeable about it. Does anybody want to shed any light on it?
Dollar is strong.
Hmm. All right, so we have about 4 more minutes until these 15-minute candles close. Yeah, I'm trying to be patient today.
It looked like the banks missed on earnings. Looked like JP Morgan and Wells Fargo.
Let me check something really quick. Let me see. It says JP Morgan shares fall despite QP earnings beat. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were talking about something with inflation and
Yeah.
the tightening. That's
Yeah.
why the market dropped.
They were still concerned about inflation. They gave some negative guidance for the next couple of months.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to adjust Tesla's resistance level to 174. And I'm going to adjust the first level of support level to 172. We'll need to hold that level. That level it's breached, it's showtime towards the downside. But at this current moment, NVIDIA, it's still dropping hard. And now we're down $7.14 for the day for NVIDIA. We opened at $164.53. We went to $165.70. So hopefully you were able to capture that rejection and ride it all the way down to $163.17. That was a quick $2 and some odd change, move. And remember, it's only, 13 minutes, excuse me, into the trading day. That means, Constant said that means falling stock prices whenever the dollar is increasing. Okay, thank you for that information. Wow. Look at Apple on the open. I'm not quite sure if anybody caught those Apple calls on the open, but man, we broke the first level of resistance. For Apple,
It's sick right now.
yeah. For Apple, I think I had the first level of resistance at $176. Once we broke that level, that was confirmation towards the upside. At this
I've
current,
been wanting,
what'd you say, Malik?
I've been wanting to get in, but I feel like I'm chasing at this point. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let me see. Even though it's extremely, risky trading on the open, but this 5-minute candle on the open, it was a solid bullish 5-minute candle, and it was also trading above all of the EMAs. And then the next 5-minute candle, it opened and it was holding VWAP. It was holding this white line, and then it continued to go higher for a nice solid 3-bar play. So at this current moment, Apple has a $3.01 intraday move. So we bounced off of $174.21. We had the first level of support at 174, and then we soared all the way to $177.45 for intraday high. So that was beautiful, family. That was beautiful. But I didn't catch the move. Did not catch the move. Let's go back to SPY to see what SPY is doing. So SPY, it's looking bullish at the moment. So even though the market pulled back, it seems like someone looked at this opportunity as a buying opportunity. So they started buying this thing up once we bounced off of the 514 level. Now, if we break 515, that's a strong trend reversal towards the upside. Yeah. Did anybody catch that bounce off of 514 towards 516?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't touch it.
Yeah, same. I
Trying
was.
to be patient. I'm trying to be as patient as part of that.
Yeah, same. And plus, we have news coming out in 13 minutes that might affect the overall market. But now we can actually start preparing right now if the news is good. So the next level of resistance for SPY, let's look at this 518 level, because in pre-market, we had a pre-market high of $518.75. So based on the news release, we may possibly go back to at least $518 today. So let's use that level as our second level of resistance. But also keep in mind, we'll need to break $516 first before we can even get to that 518 level. And we'll need to hold 516 as well for a continuation move towards the upside. And get this, family, the AMD, it's still dropping hard. So now AMD is down $7.90 for the day. And remember, on the open, we had intraday resistance based on the Fidelity platform. We had intraday resistance at $165.70. Once we didn't break that level,
Damn.
it's down towards the downside.
Yeah, AMD got to go to 161. That's crazy. It's going to a third support level.
So it's already below its first support level, but now we might go to that second support level at, I think it's around like $161.63. So it's a possibility we might go even lower. So I hope, someone was able to catch this AMD play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So today I'm trying to be a little bit more of on the teaching side versus trading. So I'm trying to get into the habit of not always trading every single day.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah. All right. So now AMD is currently trading at $162.50. Because I want the family to make some money, man. I feel like if I can read these charts, to everyone to a T and, identify the levels early on, the family can make some money.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh,
Oh, Tesla. Where you going, Tesla? Who
yeah,
you good with?
Yeah, Tesla, it's starting to pull back now. We had the second resistance at 173.18. It's starting to pull back. I want everyone to keep the 171.28 level in mind for Tesla towards the downside, since we had the first rejection at 173.62 and the second rejection on the 15-minute chart, it was at 173.18. So it looked like Tesla is kind of making lower, highs. based on what I'm saying right now. Now, things may change the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, she getting ready to go.
Yeah, things may change the next 15 minutes, family. And man, AMD, it's still pulling back. So those 162.50 AMD puts, they're looking beautiful. And let's go to the option chain and check out the option, strike prices for AMD.
Give up, Tesla. Go ahead and give up.
All right, family. So at this current moment, the 162.50 puts for AMD, they have the highest value. So they opened up at $61, and now they're currently trading at $155. We had an intraday high at $169. Now, if you do decide to get in this position, if you didn't get in, early on, just keep in mind it's a little risky right now. But I would recommend you utilizing the day's, option low, which is currently at 0.43 as your stop loss, or 0.40 as your stop loss. But at this current moment, the puts for AMD, they're paying beautifully. They're paying beautiful. So try not to be too greedy, and take profits whenever you're comfortable with the profits. But yeah, AMD was a great play today. And now NVIDIA, it may possibly start following AMD. So NVIDIA, it's currently, bearish on the 15-minute chart. Now, as far as NVIDIA, it's on the high end. And
Yeah,
let's go to the option chain.
not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of her.
Yeah, me too. So on the option chain, the $890 puts, they had the highest, volume. They opened up at $335, and they're currently trading at $460. Now, I'm considering taking a position on NVIDIA, but it's on the high end. That's the only thing. And if I do decide to trade that, I can't trade the April 12th puts. I can only trade the April 19th puts, and they're on the higher end. So whoever can trade these April 12th puts, if you do decide to get in on the $890 strikes, they're currently trading at $460, and they had an intraday high at $750. If you do get in, you can place your stop loss at 2.30. That's equivalent to $230. So let's say, for example, if you buy one at $430, you can place your stop loss at 2.30, and you're only risking a maximum of $200. But also keep in mind, we had intraday resistance for NVIDIA at 902, and now spot started to go back.
I actually can't get these zero DT. I'm looking at these zero DTs on NVIDIA right now, and they're not too bad. But you thinking we bearish? What you said we got data in a few minutes, right?
Yeah, we got data in. Yep, we got some data coming out at 10 a.m. that may possibly affect the market for sure. But I think the data is supposed to be it's not supposed to be bad. So we may possibly get a push towards the upside. But the only way we can get that push towards the upside is if we break $516. We'll need to break that level first. And that's confirmation towards the upside. But you also got to make sure that it's strong green bullish candles. At this current moment on a 15-minute chart, we're pulling back. So currently for SPY, I have intraday resistance at $515.90 based on the Fidelity platform. We rejected that level, so that's our intraday resistance. Now, if we break that level, we may possibly go even higher, okay? And now, the support level that we got to watch, it's $514.07 for SPY. So it's only 24 minutes into the trading day. It's still super early. At this current moment, Apple, it's leading the way. Apple, it's leading the way. That's the top, gainer on our list. And we have a real-time alert, as well for Apple. Bollinger Bands, green alert, wow. And Google, it just reached a new 52-week high today. It went all the way to $106.13, and then it rejected that level, but it's currently trading at 160. So we may possibly go even higher. So I hope someone was able to catch that Google play as well towards the upside. Would anyone like me to pull up any support and resistance levels that we're not currently, covering in the overall market?
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, got you.
NVIDIA.
Oh, Dre said out of Apple, might buy more after 10, depending on data. Great job, Dre. All right. Let me see. And Apple calls made 1K on SPY 518 puts from yesterday. Damn, great job, Dre. Great job. All right, so let's go back to NVIDIA, family. My brother Bold Minds, he wanna check out this NVIDIA play. So currently on the 1 minute chart, I have resistance for NVIDIA. It's at $901.87, and I have the first level of support. It's at $888. Now, if we lose that level, that's a strong, trend towards the downside. Let's check out the 15-minute chart. Actually, no, let's check out the 30-minute chart. So the 30-minute chart, we do have a 30-minute candle, but it's currently in the middle. It's not towards the downside. So it's really not a strong downward, trend for NVIDIA at the moment. Now, for AMD, we had a strong downward trend because the 30-minute candle and the 15-minute candles, they were closing lower. But as far as NVIDIA, we're currently trading in the middle part, so it's a little risky getting in on puts now. Now, if you want to step up to the plate and front run this move, you can definitely, do that. But it's a little risky. Let me check the 5-minute chart. Yeah, it's a little risky. I would probably wait until after 10 for an NVIDIA move or, any additional moves.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, SPOT's currently pulling back. Man, Apple was beautiful. Had multiple 5-minute candles on the open for Apple. Beautiful. So Tesla just crossed below its 20-day EMA. It's a possibility we might go lower. Excuse me. Sometimes with these, indicators, you can definitely, get faked out.
Hey, Spence, look at Palo Alto.
Poly out. So
ENW.
okay, let me pull that out for you. Do you have the stock symbol?
PANW.
PA. Yep. Ooh, this is starting to look good towards the upside. Let me pull this up on a big screen. PANW. All right, so for PANW, we have a massive bullish candle that just came in that might confirm a trend towards the upside. And while I already have some support resistance levels in place for this one, I don't even remember pulling this one up. But at this current moment, we have support level number 1 that's currently at $281. And I want everybody to pay close attention to this 5-minute bullish candle that just came in and engulfed the previous, 4 candles. The buyers came in strong, right here. But let's see if we can break above $284. Now, if we can break above that level, that will possibly confirm the $285 calls and above. So let me see. I'm gonna set up an alert for you, Letitia. And let me go to the option chain for this one as well. So on the option chain for PANW, so the 280 calls, they have the highest, volume. It's only 540. They have the highest volume. The 285 calls. They're currently trading at $86, and they had an intraday low at $28.
Oh, I can't trade same day. I gotta trade April 19th.
Oh, you're in the same boat as me.
Yeah, I'm on
Got you.
Fidelity.
Fidelity. Oh, it looked like we just rejected. Let me see, 283.71. Yeah, it looked like we just rejected. Let me see. We just rejected 283.71, but I would keep a close eye on the 284 level and the 281 level for a possible move towards the upside or downside. I'm gonna place some alerts in place for us as well. All right, so SPY. Let's go back to SPY. Did that help you out, Letitia?
Yep.
Great. All right, so the Michigan consumer sentiment for April, it came in at 77.9% versus 79.0 estimate. And the prior, it was 79.40%. Now, this news, it's actually bearish, but we've had bearish news in the past, and the stock market just ripped, higher. It just ripped, higher. So let's wait to see how this 15-minute candle develop and, close before we take action, because it's not like the 15-minute candle, it's closing lower for SPY. It's actually, trying to push higher, but it's still, red. Yep, it's still red. Now, if we continue to trade below 14.92, I'll be bearish on, SPY.
Nvidia like that news, man. I tried some Nvidia puts and this shit ran right on up with that data, with that information.
What time did you get in?
I got in a few minutes ago. It was at like 893. I got some.
Never know. You might be good though, because it did reject. It rejected
stopped up.
97.90 though.
I had a $200 stop loss. It already hit.
Now, SPY, it's starting to pull back on the 15-minute chart with a strong bearish 15-minute candle. But remember, family, it's a little risky. Just keep that in mind. It's a little risky. But let's go to the big screen to see what we have on the big screen on the 5-minute chart. All right, so we do have a strong 5-minute bearish candle, but I don't know. I might wait to see this thing, close first before I decide to, take action. Yeah, so it's a strong 15-minute bearish candle. The volume is currently at 972,000. It's not really a high volume at the moment. Now, when we get in the millions, that's high volume. But at this current moment, the 15-minute bearish candle, it looks strong. But it's only 3 minutes and 24 seconds into this, 15-minute bearish candle for SPY. But man, it's pulling back. Yep, it's currently pulling back. Now, if we lose $514, that's a strong confirmation towards the downside. But we'll need to lose 514. And I'm gonna set up an alert for us for 514. Because if we lose that level, I may possibly focus on the 513 puts or the 512 puts possibly.
Looks like 514.29 is support.
Okay. Let me check. Yep.
At least that's what I'm saying.
Yep. I agree. 514. I had 514.28 on my end, but it's only a penny difference. All right, so let me go back to the overall market, give a quick overall market update. So Microsoft is currently pulling back. Apple is pulling back. NVIDIA is pulling back. Amazon is trying to pull back. Meta is pulling back. Google is trying to pull back. AMD, it's bearish. And Tesla, it's also trying to pull back as well. So that's a quick, 15-minute update for the overall market.
The market was in the trash. I was up all night, and it was from like 1:30 in the morning. It just the bottom dropped. I was on the news. I was like, "Is it a war?" I was like, "But somebody dropped a nuclear bomb." The entire market tanked.
JP Morgan earnings tanked the market.
That was at 1:30 this morning.
Oh, that was at 1:30 this morning. Man, they probably already had some insider news.
Yeah,
Some insider
1:30.
information.
Intel, Apple, all the stocks just dumped. And at 5 o'clock, like Bitcoin, Bitcash, all of that dumped.
That's crazy, man.
The market's been down since like 1:30 to 2 o'clock this morning.
All right, so hopefully everyone was able to get out of those Apple calls. It's currently pulling back on this 15-minute candle. But yeah, this market is crazy, fam. And NVIDIA, it's currently pulling back as well in the 15-minute time frame.
Yeah, got some NVIDIA puts.
Thinking about getting back in. I'm watching it now.
You get some puts?
Yeah, I tried some 890s, but I got stopped out.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what
so SPY just broke below $514.28. The next level it'll need to drop below is $514 for a strong confirmation towards the downside.
Yeah, look at this shit. Video is flushing. 890. I had the 892 puts. Now it's flushing. Make me out though. Ran up to 897. I should have waited.
You probably should have placed your stop loss at the low of the day for that, that option. All right, family. So SPY is currently bearish at this current moment on the 15-minute time frame. All right, so we just broke $514 at this current moment. SPY, it seemed like it's developing a strong bearish trend. You can start paying close attention to the 514 puts and the 513 puts. Just keep in mind, this is only a 15-minute candle, so things may possibly reverse.
All we need is 15 minutes to make that Lucci.
Yeah.
I'm a sniper, Mr. Larry, if he's on the call. Today I'm a robber.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Go ahead with yourself.
I'm a robber, black man. Yeah, I just get this money and get out. Snatch and grab.
Snatch and grab. All right, so if we break below 513.84, that's a stronger confirmation towards the downside. I have an alert set up for us in place right now. At this current moment on the 2-minute chart, the MACD, it's bearish, and we're also trading below all EMAs on the 2-minute chart. And we do have a strong 15-minute bearish candle that just engulfed the two previous 15-minute candles. Now, it looked like we're about to drop below 513.84. Wow, those puts are currently paying off. I hope some of the family members were able to catch that play. Great job. All right, so we just broke below 513.84. Beautiful. And also keep in mind, in pre-market, we had support at 513.45. So if you want, you can take profits at that level. If that level is broken, that's a stronger confirmation towards the downside. So the next support level for SPY is currently at $513.45. If that level is broken, the 513 puts will be confirmed.
Come on, baby.
Dre just said he sold SPY puts holding 10. Let's go. Great job, Dre. Great job. It's a great job. Let's go back to the big screen chart for SPY.
Yeah, come on, you come on downtown.
Oh my God, Amazon is flushing. I hate to see it, bruh. I hate to see it. I'm happy for whoever, still knows puts. Definitely, happy for you. Let me see what my puts are currently trading. Oh, so my puts, they're not really trading at nothing too heavy. Okay. All right, so let's look at the option chain to see what SPY puts has the highest, volume that expire today. Let's look at the option chain, really quick. All right, so the puts that have the highest volume today for SPY, it's the $514 puts. They opened at $158. We had an intraday low at $85. Now, if you do decide to get in on this position, I would recommend utilizing that 0.85 level as your stop loss. They're currently trading at $160. If they start trading above $160, $182, that's a strong confirmation for the 514 puts. But at this current moment, the 514 puts, they have the highest volume that expired today. Well, on the put side. Now, on the call side, the highest volume, it's the 516 level. But if you think about it, we went to an intraday high of, let me see, $515.82. So that's the primary reason why the 516 calls expired today has a high, volume. But at this current moment, as long as we stay below 514, I'll remain bearish on SPY. Just a quick update for everyone. I'm gonna set up another alert for SPY under 513.45. If we drop below that level, that's a stronger confirmation towards the downside. Wow, that's a strong. This 15-minute candle, it's too strong, family. It's too strong, and it engulfed the previous, opening candle. I would like for us to possibly go back up to a certain level, and I may possibly take a position. Let's see if we can go back up to 514.52. Let's see if we can go back up to that level for a possible, rejection. Now I'll set up an alert for 514.88 above VWAP. And would anybody like me to pull up any, support and resistance levels for a stock or ETF that you may possibly be interested in?
Give me some eyes on the video. I'm trading it on the 5 minute. I'm trading on the 5 minute time frame because it's under all of the EMAs and VWAP right now. So
definitely. I'm gonna set up an alert for you under $890. It looked like that's the support level that we have based on the intraday chart.
yeah, I'm seeing 888.32.
Yeah, that's also a support level as well. I'll set up an alert under $888.32 as well. But we'll need to break 890 to get back to that level.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next resistance level for NVIDIA, it's around $895. So as long as we don't break above that level, I'll remain bearish on NVIDIA during this current, time frame. Now, I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen, 15, 30 minutes later, but, just a quick, update for you.
Thank you, brother.
Uh-huh. On the 2-minute chart for SPA, we had a quick scalp play at approximately 10 a.m. based on this 2-minute bearish candle. So you could have got in right here on this 2-minute bearish candle and sold right here at 10:12 a.m. for a quick, silent profit. But you had to be quick on your toes for that opportunity. Now, let's say, for example, if you wanted to trade on the open, we had a 2-minute bullish candle. You could have got in right here, or you could have got in right here if you wanted to wait a little bit more, and then you could have sold right up here for a nice, solid profit. Could have sold right there. So you had an opportunity on the open. And let's say, for example, if you missed the opportunity on open, you could have played everything towards the downside. You could have played it towards the downside. And the current intraday resistance level for SPY is at $516. $516. And SPY, it's still losing steam and it's dropping towards the downside. So these puts, it seemed like it's a go for the puts, because at this current moment we have one 15-minute bearish candle that closed, and the second 15-minute candle, it opened bearish. Now, based on this Fidelity platform, the next support level for SPY, it's at $512.92. So we may possibly go to that level, or at least 513.
If NVIDIA is trying to hold, and hopefully NVIDIA goes, you probably see SPY start to go. 891 is sitting right there.
Robin Hood said YETI. Let me see. YETI. Okay, so for YETI, Robin Hood, the next support level based on this Fidelity, platform, is currently at $37.39 at this current moment. I'm bearish on YETI due to the fact that it's, it rejected, resistance, and it's currently trading below VWAP as well. So yeah, it's currently, bearish, and we may possibly go to that $37 level. So keep that level on your radar. But at this current moment, we have resistance at $38.46. No problem, fam. Jordan, welcome to the party. Jessica, welcome to the party. Tim, welcome to the party, fam.
What's up, bro? You in anything?
Nah, I'm not in anything at the moment. I'm just going over levels for everybody so everybody else can, make some money.
Heard that.
Now, I would like to get in SPA. Okay, so the Qs just dropped below its 20-day EMA. I'm considering getting on some SPA puts, but man, I don't know. I'm considering some SPA puts, bro. I want us to go back up to at least maybe like 514.80. I want to see if we can go back up to that level, because it looked like the buyers, they're trying to come in on the 15-minute chart.
Yeah, it might get up to VWAP and reject, you think?
Yeah, I'm thinking it might get up to at least about 514.79, and it might reject that level. Or probably like 514.50. So SPY is currently down $3.59 for the day. The ATR for SPY, let me check that out for us really quick. The ATR for SPY, it's at $5.68. So it's a possibility where you may go down an additional, $2, a dollar possibly.
It's come on, fire, 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 come on.
I'm starting to get a little interested in puts because when that news came out, we had a 15-minute bearish candle. Feel like SPY may possibly want to go lower. But yeah, and on a daily chart, it's a sell-off on the daily chart as well. All right, so NVIDIA, it just broke above $895. I'm thinking about getting in on some SPY puts. Thinking about it. And probably set my stop loss at the low of the day. Probably let them just play out. Yeah, so my SPY puts, they're not getting filled. I tried to get in for the 512 puts at $190 that expire on April the 15th, but the order didn't get filled.
AMD call.
Somebody say something about AMD talking.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm not staying in it long. It's just in a downtrend, but I picked it up at a good. I got a good, pretty good entry on it. 11%. Take
What,
profits. See if
what,
it holds.
what strike did you get? Oh,
I picked up the 165 call.
All right, family. So I decided to get in on the 512 SPY puts. My platform, it just froze up on me. I got to give you my entry price. And I got to also see if I'm down on the position as well. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if the overall market is, feeling that news that came out. So I think I got in that for the 512 puts. I got in at $190. I'm going to place my stop loss at $130. And I'm currently green on the position. So I'm only risking about probably like $300 on this position. But also keep in mind, it's a risky play since the market is already down $3.78 for the day. But the daily ATR for SPY, it's at $5.68. So we may possibly go even lower. So I'm gonna set my stop loss at 1.30. And my entry price, it was at $190. And I'm gonna just, let it play out. I'm gonna let it play out.
Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
I know.
I don't want to wake him up.
It's all good. All right, so currently, family, I'm green on the position. I'm only up a small amount. I may possibly sell if we get back to the daily high of $230. Once again, my entry price was at $190 and my stop loss is at $130. So I'm risking about $60 per contract. So at max, I'm risking $300. I'm not going to do any stop loss adjustments today. I'm going to just let the thing, play out. And if my stop loss hit, hey, my stop loss, it hits. But yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit more patient, Even though that Amazon play is currently playing out today, but man, that Amazon play yesterday, it was bad for business. It was really bad for business.
Yeah. And you don't know what the market's going to do from day to day now.
Right. Definitely.
It's crazy. It's volatile.
Definitely.
I had some NVIDIA calls yesterday. I was going to hold it overnight. I was making $100. I was like, sell it, because I only had one call.
Right.
And I'm glad I did, because the market opened up way below what I had it. So I would be out of money. I'd probably be out of $400 right now instead. Made 100.
Yeah, that's kind of how you gotta do it, man. It's crazy.
So it seemed like the SPY puts they're paying off and currently up $61.62. It's a small, relative amount.
NVIDIA getting ready to cross over on the MACD for the downside. Got the third candle, fourth red candle forming now. Hopefully.
I would like to secure profits on these SPY puts around $513.50. All right, so now I'm up $76. Beautiful. $81 at the moment. Yeah, it looked like the market wants to sell off. I'm not quite sure how long this trend is going to hold. I'm currently up $76, $81. Do I want to take profits and get back in? Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably take profits and get back in. Let's see if we can go a little lower. Let's see if we can go a little lower. All right, so I'm up 100 and some change. I'm gonna take profits right now. Just secure profits for about probably like 100 and some change. That was a beautiful play. A quick 5-minute play. So just made about $110. It wasn't a lot, but it was a quick, nice play for us. We may possibly, go lower. Yep, they're currently trading at $215. My entry price was at $190. Let's go to the big screen really quick. Let's look at the overall market to see what the overall market is doing. So Microsoft is currently pulling back. If we lose $422 on Microsoft, that's a strong confirmation towards the downside. Apple, it's currently pulling back. We have intraday resistance at $178.36. And we have the next support level at $176. If we lose $176 on Apple, we're bearish.
Social security number. Or to enter an account or card number, press 0.
At this current moment, NVIDIA, it's also pulling back as well. Amazon, it's also pulling back. Wow. All right, so SPY, it's still continue to pull back as well. If NVIDIA loses $890, that's a strong confirmation towards the downside at this current moment. Amazon is currently, bearish. So if you swung that position from yesterday and averaged in, great job. At this current moment, Meta, it's also bearish. It's trading below all EMAs on the 15-minute chart. At this current moment, Google, it's bearish. It rejected 160.22, and now it has a strong bearish trend towards the downside. AMD, resistance, we have that at $166. This current moment, AMD, it's bullish. It's holding above VWAP. Tesla, we're currently, bearish. We're trading below all EMAs and VWAP. And does anybody have any questions or concerns before the live trading show ends? Does anybody want me to pull up any, support and resistance levels?
Do for Amazon, how much further do you think it would you see it going down?
So Amazon, based on the Fidelity platform, we might possibly go to $186 in some odd change based on the next support level for Amazon at this current moment. We're pulling back on it. So it may possibly, work out for you, especially if, SPY continues to drop as well. But SPY, it'll need to lose $513.50 for a strong confirmation towards the downside. And for Amazon, I think we have resistance at $188. So at this current moment, Amazon, it's definitely, looking bearish. I will say that. It's looking bearish. But all right, family. I'm about to call it a day if nobody has any questions or concerns. I feel like today, was a great, trading day. We were patient with our, trades. And yeah, we were able to, capitalize, especially off of that, quick SPY play as well. That was a quick, 5-minute play. Not quite sure if everybody caught it, but man, great job and great way to be, patient. We didn't, force, anything. Try to let things, come to us today.
All right, Spence, appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all as well, family.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a safe, blessed day. And man, I appreciate all of you. Thank you
All
once
right,
again
Black
for joining the Supreme Traders. Everyone have a safe, blessed day.